Welcome to my Keezer build videos, guys. This is part 1. It's all going to start with unpacking a Beko chest freezer that I bought off the internet. It's a brand new model, costed me about 300 euros, and hopefully it fits my expectations. I'm looking for thick walls, the same thickness of the wood that I'm using, and it is. I'm really happy. And it's time to unpack another package. This one is from the US again. I bought some beer line cleaner and 2 faucets, and here you can see 2 shanks. It will fit nicely in my type of Keezer. Some hoses, beer line and gas, quick connects, bottle opener, and the faucets itself. A 4-way manifold for the gas, a gas splitter, and finally a stainless steel drip tray. Nice quality. Well, I'm going to transform this white chest freezer into a nice Keezer. I started with removing the small wheels and I changed it for bigger ones, like you can see here. So the chest freezer will become a little bit higher, and you see me drilling some holes for the new wheels. 4 new wheels. Here we go. I started with this. Now it's time to remove the front plate of the thermostat. I'm going to paint that as well. I'm going to show you later the wiring diagram of the STC 1000 controller, and here you have an overview of some of the parts that I used. So let's remove the hinges and the lid, but before that I'm going to unscrew the cables. This is for the light in the lid, removing the bolts, and it's easily to remove the lid and the 2 hinges at once. Now it's time to get some woodwork done, measuring the right sizes, and I love this part of the building process. As you can see, nice cuts, and here I'm making the corner at a perfect 45-degree angle, and I show you in the next shot how it's going to look. With a router I made some slits for the cables, so you don't see any cables inside the Keezer itself. And here I'm struggling if I'm going to put the STC next to the LCD display or above it. Well, as you can see, on top there is the STC 1000 temperature controller, and under it the LCD display. And this is the back, cutting out some more wood, and I will show you later why. Well, here you have a nice view of the front of the collar. Here you have the LCD display, and it fits now nicely and neat on the front. So the STC is getting placed underneath it, and it will look like this. And I always wanted some LEDs in my kegerator, and I'm pointing at the place where I'm going to make some space in the wood for aluminium strip with a router. And as you can see here, this is the aluminium strip where I'm going to mount the LEDs in. Fits nice. And again, I'm going to mount all the wires inside the wood. So I'm drilling a hole, and on the other side there will be another slit to fit all the wires in. For this one I'm using a 12-volt power supply. Well, I'm removing the rest of the chest freezer, the handles, and now let's see if the collar fits. As you can see, I'm very lucky that the walls of the chest freezer are having the same thickness than the wood that I bought. well, perfect 90 degrees. And as you can see on the left side, the STC 1000, and above it the LCD display, and it fits really nice. And there you have the cut for the LEDs again. And now it's time to screw all the woodwork together, measuring the distance for the screws. I'm using a drill bit before I'm going to screw in the very large screws, but it does a pretty good job. After this it's going to be rock solid. And here you have a view of a perfect 90-degree corner. Well, that's a great success. I unscrewed it again and secured it with some silicone and screwed it back together. Hopefully you are still with me, but this is the end of part 1. Very soon part 2 will be available and uploaded on YouTube. Thank you all for watching. Cheers.